Alrighty, crew. For today's lesson, you're going to need your bird book, and you are going to open up to page 17. So I'll put this on the top, page 17. Our learning target for today says, I can use the text to answer questions. Okay, so because you do not have this text at home, I will be showing you the text and then we'll be answering the questions after we read the page. Alrighty, so the directions are actually here. It says read page 1, and the question says, what does flourished mean? Use the dictionary and write the definition in your own words. So go ahead and circle the word flourished. And then I'm going to show us page 1 in the story, and we're going to try to use context clues to help us figure out what the word means. Okay, so here it says, my granddaughter Nasreen lives with me in Herat, an ancient city in Afghanistan. Art and music and learning once flourished here. So if you take a look at the word flourish, it has an ED. And what does ED endings usually tell us? Yes, it's in the past. Okay, so when it says art, music, and learning, they once flourished here, what do you think art, music, and learning used to happen in Herat? Yeah, perfect. If you said that it used to happen there, like it used to, like lots of it happened, lots of it happened, you could also say it grew there. It grew in a healthy way, in a healthy way. Excellent. So that means that art, music, and learning, lots of it happened in Herat, and it also grew in a healthy way. Like it was very positive. Okay, going on to page 2, it says to read page 2, and what does the dark clouds hang over the city mean? So we want to find out. What does the dark clouds hang over the city mean? We're going to underline the correct answer. Does it mean that the weather in Herat is usually cloudy? The weather in Herat is usually sunny? The mood in Herat is unhappy? Or the mood in Herat is happy? So let's read this. Page 2. It says, then the soldiers came and changed everything. The art and music and learning are gone. So remember how they said it flourished, the art, music, and learning were flourishing there? Well, now it's gone because these soldiers came in and they changed everything. Dark clouds hang over the city. So what does it mean? Are they talking about the weather or are they talking about the mood? Yeah, good. If you said, see, the mood in Herat is unhappy. So when those soldiers came in and took away their art and their learning and their music, the mood changed. Now they're all unhappy. Page 3 says, using clues in the text, what do you think forbidden means? Underline the correct answer. Ooh, if you listen to yesterday's reading, I gave you the answer. Forbidden, does it mean waiting, don't want to, forced, or not allowed? Oh, some of you guys are shouting the answers. Let me read the page first. It says, poor Nasreen sat at home all day because girls are forbidden to attend school. The Taliban soldiers don't want girls to learn about the world the way that Nasreen's mama and I learned when we were girls. Yes, many of you guys are shouting out, not allowed. Good job. Okay, number 4. It says, how are the details on this page connected with your lesson or message? How does the detail help communicate that the lesson or how does the detail help to communicate that lesson or the message? And then record on your note catcher. Oh, you know what? Question number 4, we already did. It was yesterday's assignment. So let's just go ahead and write. This is on page 16. Remember, we recorded that the message is that people take risks to go to school because learning is important to them. Great, we already did that. Okay, so let's go on to reading page 4 and 5. If explain means to describe clearly in detail, What do you think an explanation is? So if explain means to describe clearly in detail, what do you think explanation is? And let's see, page 4 and 5. Okay, so page 4 says, one night, soldiers came to our house and took away my son with no explanation. So explanation doesn't mean short story, a clear description with details, a note with no details, or does it mean a special song? Yeah, so if explain means describe clearly in detail and an explanation, perfect. Many of you guys are starting to say B. It means it is a clear description with details. Excellent. So if the soldiers gave an explanations, they would know why the husband was taken away. But because they gave no explanation, there was no reason, there was no clear description with details. They don't know why the dad was taken away. Okay, now let's turn to page 18. Let me reset my document camera. There we go. Okay, on page 18, this is just the next page in your bird book. It says read pages 6 and 7. Using clues in the text, what do you think frantic means? Frantic. Okay, page 6 and 7. We waited many days and night for his return. And finally, Nasreen's frantic mama went searching for him, even though going out alone in the streets was forbidden for women and girls. Does frantic mean very calm, shouting loudly, very upsetting, or whispering? Yes, if you said C, very upsetting, you are correct. Nasreen's mama was very upset. Okay, number 7. How are the details on this page connected with your lesson or message? How do the details help to communicate that lesson or message recorded in your note catcher? Oh, we again already did this, so let's just go ahead and write page 16. Okay. Read page 8 and 9. What does she mean by full moon? The full moon passed our window many times. Underline the correct answer. A lot of time has passed. Not very much time has passed. The moon went around the earth multiple times in one night, and Nasreen liked to look at the sky. So this is on pages 8 and 9. It says, the full moon passed our window many times as Nasreen and I waited. Nasreen never spoke a word. She never smiled. She just sat waiting for her mom and papa to return. I knew I had to do something. So what does it mean? Yes, you're correct. A lot of time has passed. Remember, full moon comes about once a month. Okay, pages 10 and 11. Why does her grandmother want Nasreen to attend the secret school? Underline all the answers that are correct. A, because it was behind a green gate. B, to learn about the world as she has. C, to speak again. Or D, because it was in a nearby lane. So pages 10 and 11. I heard whispers about a school, a secret school for girls, behind a green gate in a nearby lane. I wanted Nasreen to attend this secret school. I wanted her to learn about the world as I had. I wanted her to speak again. So one day, Nasreen and I hurried down the lanes until we came to the green gate, and luckily, no soldiers saw us. Okay. Was it because it was behind a green gate? No. Is it because she wanted her to learn about the world as Grandma had? Yes, you're correct. Okay, what about C? Is it because Grandma wanted Nasreen to speak again? Yes. Is it because it was in a nearby lane? No, Grandma didn't care about that. Okay, number 10. Why are they lucky no soldiers saw them? Underline all of the answers that are correct. Because the soldiers took her father, because women and girls aren't allowed out alone, because her mama went to look for her father, because girls are forbidden to go to school. So which ones? Yes, I heard somebody say B because women and girls aren't allowed out alone. Okay, any more? Say it loud, I can't hear you. Yes, D, you're correct because girls are forbidden to go to school. So that's why they're lucky. Awesome. Okay, and number 11, it says, how are the details on this page connected with your lesson or message? How does the detail help to communicate that lesson or message? Record it on your note catcher. And again, we did this yesterday. This is on page 16. Wonderful, crew. Alrighty, that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow for your next lesson. Goodbye.